Good morning. In the woodshed with Brian. How you doing? I just put this down. I have a song here that I picked up this morning. I looked at it yesterday. I kind of liked it. I've got a chord in here I've never played before. So I'm going to try it. It's a country song, something different. Yesterday I was at the Blues Jam. And then last night I went to GFB Pub. Hi Sherry, good morning. And so now that I've done blues and all this stuff, and I've been really kind of wailing it, last night I didn't get home until almost 2 in the morning, and here I am this morning. Got up a couple hours ago, did some things around here, and had a good night. So I'm trying a new song. I don't know how it's going to be, because I don't even know if I've done all the words. Yeah. Let me just try it, see what it's like, okay? Well, let me go home, whiskey. Let me walk out that door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. I got orders from my baby to not get juice no more. I stopped to buy a fence to visit with a friend, just dropped for a minute, but I overstayed my time. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. I got orders from my baby, got get juice no more. Oh, why? Well, why does whiskey make me lose my head? Got me sitting at a bar when I should be home in bed. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. I got orders from my baby to not get drunk no more. Yeah, whiskey every morning and whiskey every night. As long as I get my whiskey, oh, everything's alright. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me walk out that door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me walk out that door. I got orders from my baby to not drink no more. Well, don't you come home drunk no more. Well, that was a chaos. But I got orders. That's what today's about, orders. You ever get orders? You ever get told you can't do something, you shouldn't do something, don't want to do something, can't do that? What'd you do about it? Well, 52 years for me of not listening, of stopping by fences. I mean, think about this. You know, let me go home. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me walk out that door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. I got orders from my baby not to come juice no more. You got orders. Someone actually asked you, don't do that, please. So what'd you do? Song says it. Stopped by a fence to visit a friend of mine. Just dropped by for a minute, but I overstayed my time. Yeah. How many times have you done that? Now, here we're talking about drinking. Input anything that you have that you want to work on into that situation. Let me go home, baloney. Let me walk out that door. Baloney? Yeah, this song's a bunch of baloney. But food. Put food into that. Instead of booze, put food. Try it. Let me go home, salmon. Let me go out that door. Let me go home. Potato chips. Let me go out that door. I got my orders from my baby. Don't you eat no more. And why? Well, you overweight. Drinking. You gotta stop. Well, too much drunk. Let's see, what else is there? Gambling? Spending too much money? Shopping? Just gone all the time? You might not spend a lot, but you're gone. You're gone away from your family. You're always looking for that special deal. The special deal is right in front of you. But the song even goes on further and says, why does whiskey make me lose my head? It got me sitting at a bar when I should be home in bed. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. I got orders from my baby, but don't you come drunk home no more. Don't you come drunk home no more. Maybe I just had a few myself. Don't you come home drunk no more. But you see, having a good time is what it's all about. And if you have an issue, put it into your life, think about it, make fun of it, and then get rid of it. We all have problems, whether you realize it or not. You think you have everything's going fine in your life. You got plenty of money, you got a big house, you got this. How's it in here? That's what matters. Inside that temple of yours. And what happens with addictions and what happens with problems and what happens when you have needs and, well, as long as you get what you want, it's okay. And that's where you go wrong. Because even in this song, the end, the last verse brings out what goes on. Because it's showing that the only way that everything can be okay is one way. Yeah, whiskey every morning and whiskey every night. As long as I got my whiskey, everything's alright. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out at the door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. I got orders from my baby. Got no drunk no more. Got no drunk no more. Don't you come home drunk no more. Don't you come drunk. Don't you come home drunk no more. So, by putting your problem into this song, all the way to whatever it is, depression, anxiety, all kinds of things it can be. Want, need, just that feeling of, put it in there, put the in there. Let me go home, let me walk out that door, let me go home, let me walk out that door. I got orders from my baby to not no more. Whatever it is you can put in there. And that'll take care of your problem. Not. It'll help. But every single little thing helps. And think about it. One little help, one little time that you can have a little problem taken care of. What happens? The pile gets a little bit shorter. You have a little bit less to worry about, and there's one thing gone that you never have to deal with again. Unless it comes back through again, which it might. And if it does, you've already done it, so it should be quicker because you understand what you're doing. See? It's also a learning process. So... Okay. So you be good. Stay true to yourself. And there's always one more thing. Oh yeah, don't forget, subscribe please, YouTube if you could, so I can see where I'm sitting with everybody. How's everything going? I'd really appreciate that. I'd like to go live on YouTube on mobile, and I can't unless I get a certain number of subscribers, so I just found that out. And I'm not going to sit here by my computer all the time because things are going to start happening here. I might be going to a different time slot from my job, and I might have to fit that into the daytime thing kind of situation with me doing whatever I'm doing. So we'll talk more about that. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But you have to be ready for things. You have to be ready for when things are going to happen. So I said be good. I said be true to yourself. Remember, you got orders. Remember the orders. Don't come home, whatever it is, no more. Whatever that problem is, whatever problem you were having, try not to come home with it. And what can happen? Adios! That means another one's in the can. iHeart, Spotify, Amazon, all on podcasts if you want to listen. YouTube, Facebook. If you want to watch, I have my own page, bodymindredesign.com. And if you want to get a hold of me, it's bodyandmindredesign@gmail.com. Let me know how you feel. I'll get back to you. Okay, buddy. Everybody have a good day. Stopped by a fence to visit a friend of mine. Just dropped in for a minute, but I overstayed my time. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go out that door. I got orders from my baby. Don't come home drunk no more. Have a good day, everybody. Adios. My fingers don't work.